Hi, and welcome to episode 5 of my Songs of Syx gameplay series. I'm Icon, and today's episode is all going to be more or less focused around making some defenses and fortifications for this place, because I felt like a few episodes ago, or was it last episode? I can't remember properly right now. I was being threatened of a attack, and I feel like it's time to think about walls and such. I mean, we're living right next to a big bad mountain, so stone is a massively available resource, and yeah, that's what I had in mind for today. So let's do this. I can't wait for putting up some fortifications here. So I never played with the fortifications menu of this game. I just looked at it before. So there's gran walls and stone walls and palisades. Well, considering the situation here, palisades would have worked too. But I want to put up proper stone walls because I feel like everything else would be too less. So I can even drop them down 2 tiles wide. I think that's a little bit too much. So I want to make sure that the oops, oh, that was too much scrolling. I want to make sure that the pond is included by the wall. But for now, I don't want to overstretch my budget with a too large width of that wall. Right now, I'm really baffled about the efficiency of the building menu here. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, so many things about this game are really not working out as I want them to, but building up a really big wall around my whole town, I really am very, very surprised about the easiness of this task. Thumbs up, I like that. Alright, so gateways. Reinforced doors. Wooden doors or mighty doors. So I'm going to put up one reinforced door on this area here. So, oops, that was not intended. Let's see, remove. What went wrong here? Is it not possible to put a door over a wall? Yes, that's the problem. That's something I hope which will change in the near future, because honestly, that's just unnecessarily complicated at that point, but oh well. These things are just minor things. Okay, so we have one gateway to leave the town. I'd say let's leave it with that. Maybe one more gateway here, I'd say. Just want to make sure that a few gates out of town do exist, because we don't want to wall ourselves in here. Alright, so let's check this out. This is going to be a very, very lengthy project. I'm well aware of that. But, you know, you have to put up big projects at some point. So 194 people are living in our town already. Way to go for such a mighty town wall. City wall. I don't know if it's too much, but let's just try that out. At least all these stones will finally be put to a use, you know. So by the way, does that quarry still work? Hardly. So let's delete that one and set up a new one. So I'm always quite fascinated about the actual fun I have while playing this game. It's very, very bare bones still, but it's extremely satisfying already to play it. I really like the scope of the game. It's the first time that I have the feeling like I could create a little kingdom at some point. I mean, this map here, come on, we're just starting out with that. Or at least one big bustling metropolis of a city. And considering that I can check out every single citizen of my town here, I really like that feeling. I hope this project will see this future where it's headed. I really like that, especially because we're here busy with that infrastructure and such. I'm really happy how all these areas here turned out. Let's copy one more dormitory here, because I realized that the working class apartments need some expansion there. Alright, let's go. Roads. One day I'm going to expand those dirt roads with some proper stone roads, but today is not the day. But we're gonna create a shortcut between the dormitories and the training places here. I really like the thought of the people here that work at the fields have their training facilities here to put themselves to arms if necessary. So here we go. There's our wall in the making. The big wall. So 180 places I had there, so that's gonna be around 50 more. Let's bring in new immigrants, because I really feel like my workforce is yeah, that's what I wanted to say. There's just too many jobs at this point. But the immigration pull is strong here, really strong. I also want to flesh out the actual town core here, or city core. So we have that really large infrastructure center here. We have a library here. So I was wondering, where would the people actually live? I think the township here could be the citizens, the first citizens could reside here. That would be the quarters where at some point the crafters will live, which are practically the middle class of every township. And later I felt like I don't know, where at some point there's also nobility, but I feel like the nobility might build a castle back here. We're far away from nobility. Also, there's also the option to just go into the caves. I mean, look at this. There's plenty to explore there. And you can live inside the mountains too. The second Grace actually likes that. Is that cool? It looks like it's cool. No. Is it stone? It's something I really would like to have simplified. Yeah, that's quarry material. I really dislike the fact that I have to recheck so often with these things. So let's where was that? In and out, exactly. A few episodes ago, or was it last episode, I figured out that we can read out our intake and consumption on that screen, which is really, really useful. So, about what time? What's the time scale of that? I mean, we do suffer from spoilage, obviously, but no, that can't be really my readout of what these guys are eating. It doesn't sets a hotspot that can be easily navigated to. Ah, I see. So let's say here. Ooh, fancy. Can also configure that. Bang. Okay, neat. Is that bound to my numbers? No. It's just a little bit bewildering that it opens up this configuration screen whenever I click it. Whatever. So let's see, let's check out the progress here. These guys are working extremely randomly here. I mean, there's no real pattern here conceivable, but that's okay. I don't mind at all. So it's the 10th year, and we already put up a big bad wall around our town here. Nice. I mean, if that readout here is even remotely correct, I mean, the consumption of these goods is so minimal. Officially, there's only spoilage and almost no consumption. I can hardly imagine that this is correct. That sounds like a wonky calculation to me. Alright, so research. The prices here are all around at least 1k. So, no reason to check this out. Trade. I do have a outgoing trade offer for this. So let's say I want to buy gemstones. Delivery depot. Accepting gemstones. Here we go. Is that all it takes? Do I now start importing gemstones? Little do I know. We're gonna try that out. I really want to experiment around with the settings of the game. I mean, I don't feel like that did the trick, but it's not like I can... Imports will start when warehouse stock is below 50%, so the imports must start right now. But maybe the imports don't start because there's no export value. Like, I mean, the trade depot has now a lot of these items here. I really don't understand as of yet how to export things, but we're gonna stick with that. At some point I'll discover how it works. Always been like that. Experiment around thoroughly enough, and at some point you'll discover how it works. So let's check this out. These guys are so far... Well, I'd say let's quarry this area without any mercy. Because the amount of stone I need right now is insane. And I really want to have that wall done as quick as possible, because why not? I mean, it's only beneficial for our security here. So military-wise, these two companies are now full. Nice. So do I want to have a third division? I mean... why not, basically? Or, oh wait, I can just increase the size of those divisions. Awesome. Let's do this. Alright. So, step by step, my defenses get completed here. So that's the gate. Interesting. Alright, for the looks of it, I want to set up a proper road towards the gates, because I feel like it's just what use is a gate if you're not connecting it with a road, you know? So let's do also some hint of logistics here, and same goes here. Big bad road. All right. Just want to make sure that all these designators receive some visibility. All right. Let's see, how many stones did they produce in a year? A lot. Alright. I guess they'll empty out all the available stones here rather quickly, but that's just fine. I mean, there's always the option to just dig out that mountain here. Really like that, how deep you can zoom in here. Just hope for some more variety in the graphics in the future. It's a solid basics, but I think you can increase on that. Can't wait for modders to go crazy on the graphics of this game, because a lot of games have received massive visual upgrades by modders. Several games that I've followed so far. Modders really like to beauty up their games, and I see a lot of potential here. Not that I want to say it's ugly, but it's not my personal favorized style of art. I don't like too heavy pixelations too much, although I have to say the visuals here of the trees here are just gorgeous, considering it's just a pixelated mess. Really, I do like what the game does with its available resources, but personally, I prefer something smoother. But I think, yeah, why not? There's certainly the possibility of textures and such things being added in the future. Look at my people go there like ants. They really remind me of those. It's a little bit arrogant, isn't it? But well, that's just human nature. Being arrogant is part of that. Okay, so this warehouse is brim filled with tools and battle gear. So how about exporting battle gear and tools while we're at it? And let's see the export duty here. Exports will start when the stock is above, let's say 100 or such items. There we go. There we go. Just to make sure that we start exporting something. I don't know, maybe it'll work like that. Maybe I need to configure it somehow. Just still dawdling around and trying out what might work or not. I mean, basically they should work now. Or is there a merchant building that I've ignored here the whole time? Infrastructure, no. Industry, no. Resource collectors, no. Goods, no. Alright, just wanted to double check here. Maybe here? Or here? Nah, these are all other tools. So I really wonder what's the trick behind exporting here. I remember I did it once successfully, but somehow well, let's just be patient. Oh, look at that kitchen. Really looks neat. With all those materials here racked up. And the tavern is also nicer than I thought. Although putting up all the tables in one row, everything here looks very, very military, you know. Speaking about military, training is proceeding. Soldier number is increasing. Look at that. I didn't expect to finish my project that quickly. I'm not recruiting any new people here or not expanding anything else here because I really don't want to mess with my folks' work here in general. So let's see, that quarry already lowered workload. Let's just delete that and create a new one. Here's plenty of stone available. There. do that. And after that, well, I consider heading down here. So the next set of dormitories is done. Nice. Alright, so once the wall is finally finished, I plan on putting up some living rooms of a higher class. Maybe this will be happening in this episode already today. Wow, plenty of stuff here. So I really don't understand why they're not importing or exporting, but I mean, the workers are there. Do I need to checkbox something here? But it doesn't look like. Outbound. Items that have been sold. So why is nothing being sold? That's a difficult question to answer for me. So it turns out my food production here is running massively good. Food storage is always racking up a little bit more. Right now I'm just accepting that because, well, spoilage doesn't really cost me anything here. Beautiful. So our town's safety is ensured. So Iconia, population 233. This whole realm here has a population of 52,700 people. I really have no clue how to interact with these things. So tax, current taxation. The more you tax, the higher the output of your resources. Taxation has currently no negative effects, so put it at max. What? So put it at max. You require 2,000 might to actually tax that region. Might, just the same as your population for now. Alright. So 2,000 people would be necessary to claim taxes on this area. Okay then. We're officially the rulers of this area. Okay, that's good too. Nice to know. But apart from that, these guys, so basically there are people buying my stuff, but really hard to understand what's happening here. It all looks rather arbitrary to me. So does that mean I would be able to claim that area? Yeah, sure. Requires might. That's what I said. The scope. Oops. Alright. It's the military screen, but I don't want to go towards military right now. Messages. Yeah, alright. That's already quite a while ago. Okay then. Is it done? It's done completely. Nice. So since that has been so easy, I might be considering strengthening that wall one day, but this day is not today. So yeah, as the great finale of today's episode, we're gonna build our first flat house. Flat houses are the real well, apartment buildings, I would call them. So let's build that thing really large, because we want to fit in as many apartments as possible, as you see here. People living in a flat house are receiving rooms for their own, so I really like that flair here. So let's do something like that. I want to make sure that this one is not too crowded to ensure some capacity for a nicer comfort and such. So, and we're gonna make that building completely stone. So, and some door here, and white. All right, they just right click, remove them. I see. So some carpets. You know the drill. Carpets make everything look nicer, and coziness does matter. So, and a few knickknacks to make the whole place look friendly. So the coziness of this place is not really too high at this point. Oh my god, I'm failing. But well, 17 apartments. I don't know how many people can actually live in one apartment, but we're gonna find that out. Going to add in a few more carpets here to make sure there's some more coziness. So needs more carpet. Add in as many carpets as possible. Alright, only 45%. So turns out one building shouldn't include too many apartments. If I really would aim on a big coziness of this building, I would remove the core here inside and pump in more knickknacks and such things. But this building will stay like that, and we're gonna copy that right away and build a second one of these. There we go. Because it's about time to make sure that the richer people here are receiving some place to live. And the plan here is to create small plazas between the between the flat houses. I hope this will look nice once it's done. Let's see. Monuments. I want to create a few here. There. Alright, let's see how this will work out in the end. Alrighty, so once these are done, well, let's accept the immigrants for that already, because I feel like, why not? So, next thing we need is a new lavatory. So, is it okay to copy that one? No. Well, I want to have a stone lavatory here too. But tell you what, we're gonna build the bigger logistics and infrastructure of this project, not during today's episode, because I feel like that's not necessary. For today, I'll just let them continue working on the flat houses here. Why am I losing knowledge? Oh yeah, I have a low capacity. I remember. I need, I don't know, maybe I need to rework this library somehow. Because right now I would need to put up several libraries. One death. Died from injuries. What injuries? What killed him? Right next to my throne. It's concerning me. Anyways, friends, it's time to say goodbye for today. It's been a wonderful episode. The new flat houses won't be seeing completion on today's episode. That remembers me. Are you guys still working? Yes, you are. Just checking on my people from time to time. Never did any hurt. 271 people are now living here. Alrighty, so drop a comment down below if you might want to say something. I'd be happy to have a little chat. And apart from that, as usual, likes and subscribes help a ton. If you might want to do that, I'd be deeply appreciating that. If not, I don't mind either. Just have a great time, and I hope you enjoyed the series, and come back soon for more. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.